Aloha, y'all. This is Rhonda with Texas Organic, and I'm sitting out here after, well, I'm not sure if it's after. It may still be going on. I haven't checked the weather yet, but Central Texas is being diluted by crazy rain, which is completely not something we're used to in July. July is normally 102, clear skies. I mean, it's July and most of August. I mean, no rain. Yeah, this is crazy. And I just want to say before I begin about the balcony that, as you can see, is covered. And also you can see it's so dark out that the automatic outside lights are still on. And it's after 7 in the morning. Excuse my coughing because all this rain somehow has inflamed my allergies like really crazy. I'm not even sure what to do about it, so please forgive me for that if I bark every now and then. To the people of Kerr County, Texas, and all those babies at the Mystic Camp, I don't know. My heart just goes out. And I think all of us need to take a look at how maybe the people we elected to help and take care of us are not really doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there, but it is so sad. Okay, plane went by. That's rare. Okay, well, somehow my pots got really flooded, but the tomato didn't mind. It grew overnight. The French beans didn't seem to mind. The mustard is getting better, even though I have to thin it out some more. Take out a bunch of those babies and put them in a container in the refrigerator for future salads or to adding to rice. Loofah, finally starting to climb. But look at all that water in there. How do they get all that water when this is a balcony, it's covered? Honestly, wait till you see the next one. My Swiss chard is flooded. It is flooded on top, and it is flooded on the bottom. I'm not sure what to do. Should I drain it all out, or should I just let it sit and see what happens? If you guys have any good comments, you can put them, in the comment section. And the same thing with the Asian eggplant. Look at all that water in the bottom. But they seem to be thriving. All these guys that I repotted, or I transplanted from last week, they're going nuts. And look at all this water in the bottom. How did they get all of this water from being protected? by, yeah, a whole balcony. Yeah. Yeah, we're covered over here. That's crazy. And of course, these guys didn't get affected. The onions, I guess they're like tree lavender. They're still hanging in, except I think the lavender needs more sun. So I may do some rearranging this afternoon. The Russian red kale, yeah, I gotta do some cutting. And maybe some transplanting. They're going nuts, but I'm telling you, I hate kale. But at this stage, they're so delicious. And then there's all my arugula. Now they're back against the wall, so they didn't get rain directly, but they got it through their leaves and stuff. Everything's still very moist over here. This is my leek that has gotten very big. Yeah, just by putting in one I bought from the store that had roots at the bottom, and I just stuck it in this pot, and here it goes. And I have more and more of the, Asian eggplant that also somehow received all the moisture, but they're not flooded. Wow, eggplant is such a beautiful plant, especially when it gets those big purple flowers on it. So these guys are ready for transplant also. Look at them, all of them, even the little ones. But look at these big guys. I'm gonna have to save my peppers. See, they're flooded too. And they need to be separated and go into different pots somewhere. And these were the ones I was gonna give away. All the extra plants I was gonna give away, they're not looking good. And now they're completely flooded. Look at all that water. That is just amazing to me. Look at all that water. So those of you who have unprotected gardens that are out there, please put in the comments if your plants got flooded. Excuse me again for the coughing, but if I try and make everything perfect, nothing's gonna happen. So I'm just doing this. I am just doing this. And I hope everybody was safe during these flash floods, at least most people. I did my phone calls yesterday morning to see if people needed to flee, but people I knew, and I'm relatively safe here. As you can see on the second floor over here in Northeast Austin, just outside of Pflugerville. But yeah, my plants, even cover, took a hit. This is insane. But anyway, until next time, everybody take care of yourselves. I love you all very dearly. Grow your groceries, and we'll all get through. We will. And next week, I think I'll pay more attention to soil. Mixing different kinds of soil and everything. If you are growing on a patio. Because it's been a challenge for me. So I'm excited to see how things are going. I've always had a house and a garden, and yeah, this is new for me. So I just thought I would share what I'm learning with anyone who's interested. Anyway, aloha. Love y'all. We'll speak next week. Bye-bye.